Month, if you are watching, or Mezabeth, I will send you this recording in the next day or two. So if you're watching right now, well, you already know. What does he think the problem is? Month says rotations, when to go back, distance from being second man to prevent getting scored on, to be able to score. I think I'm too slow when it comes to 50s, and I miss a lot of them. Maybe I can tell if they're closer, I just can't fly or get there in time. And game sense. Got it? His current training, he says behavior by freaky, rotations, consistency with every one of my mechanics. I encourage you, Month, when it comes to training, having one goal in specific is really helpful. It's great if you're working on all these things, but try to pick one to focus on at a time. Whenever I hear somebody say, like, I'm working on consistency with every one of my mechanics, usually that means, when you focus on everything, you improve at nothing. So you want to focus on as few things as possible at the same time, ideally one, right? Just one full focus. Like for me, for example, I'm working on ceiling solo plays. So like hitting the ball off the ceiling, double taps, this sort of thing. And this is all I'm working on. Like these setups. This is it. And I'm like, if you ask me what I'm working on, I would tell you ceiling solo plays. That's it. So try to get as narrow as possible when it comes to improvement. I think it'll help you. You said this match was good for me. I'm not sure if I got carried or played a lot of second man. Okay. Let's download it real quick. But I think that I did a good job as second man. Was I too passive? Yeah, sometimes you'll play second man. Let's see. Can you all see my screen share?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Cool. What's up, Shady? Welcome into the stream, Payfam. Let's check it out. So Mezabeth, your rank right now is 1239. We'll update that. Okay, and you're playing with Rump Rider against Rosa Sparks and Thinking Greg. Apparently Diamond 2 and a Champ 2, so this will be interesting. I'll talk to you about your rotations and game sense. I appreciate the compliment, Ethan. Let's talk about kickoff play. Okay, so you're supporting your teammate here. Something goes wrong. So you're supporting him. You're definitely first to this ball. It's important that you go get boost, which you identify because you don't want Rosa Sparks to be able to get it for free. I'm gonna be chuckling for a little bit. Yeah, you don't want this player to be able to get the boost for free. So you want to go up forward and then come back to the ball. It's a little awkward. But yeah, we end up missing the boost, concede it to Rosa Sparks, and that's why you don't want to do that because you give them pressure. That's okay. Now you're getting a little awkward, but great half flip to get out of there. Nice job running this down the field. You can take all their boosts, boost, and try to get a pass to the mid. Ideally, you want to get on top of this ball because you need to spike it down fast. I like that you're trying to control this boost, but I actually think like if you just get around this ball earlier and pinch it down, it's just a goal. Like if your teammate can get there quicker, there's a good chance it's just a goal if you can get on top of this. So I would potentially leave his corner boost just to play the aggro. But then we get under it and hit it up, and now he's going to be able to play defense. Wow, luckily they missed, so you're okay. Slamming it off this post is okay. Not the best attack. When we get into this position, if you want to double, we want to hit this ball really high. You don't want it to be in front of him. In front of him is as easy to read for you as it is for him. So when you do this touch, he can pretty easily jump up and read this. I mean, it is possible that some players will whiff this, but they really shouldn't. So these double taps work better when you hit it high and above them, not in front of them. Always think when you're placing a double tap, you want to place it high and above, or if possible behind the defender, not in front of the defender. So we want this first touch like here, if possible. Not a bad touch, but just not the most productive. We can also jump up and try to grab a reset here. That's also an option. Go up quickly. Air dribble bump is also a great candidate play there. So a couple things to think about that aren't that double tap. Okay, here you're flipping in front of your teammate. Yeah, this is quite awkward. So maybe there's some confusion on who's going first. When this ball gets hit this way, orange team, we are very much first because this ball is going douche, 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 and it's gonna like come off the wall pretty much. So what we want to do here is we want to either get behind our teammate or go for the ball. But this flip actually doesn't help because we want to be turning like this and going for the ball. And now we're swinging out too wide. And I think we're getting behind, but this was our ball the whole time. So I don't know why we conceded this to blue. Maybe it was a miscommunication. But remember, when the ball is moving away from the opponent like this, you guys are going to be first if you wrap around. They got to chase it down, whereas it's going to come to you guys. So here, this was maybe miscommunication. We could have checked and saw that our teammate was 0 boost there and then cut in here. Either way, we shouldn't concede this space for free. Flipping into this area of the field is really confusing because now we're not really cutting, but we're facing backwards, and now we're like front post. Yeah, this is super awkward. Teammate makes a great cut there, to be honest, but we want to be either back or moving or cutting off the play before. So you either go in on this play before you get to this position, or at this point we should have been back post. You kind of move into no man's land, which makes you awkward. Well, what is this flip? Okay, so our teammate, so we're at 65 boost. 65 boost. Our teammate gets a clear here. This way. I don't know where our boost went, but 60, 72, 84, we're at 100. We got to pick up 4 pads, right? But here, the play's moving forward, and we go full back for another corner. This doesn't make sense to me. We just used all of our boosts to go this way, but if we would have just followed the play, we would have had this. We would have been supporting our teammate more aggressively, especially if we got a beat here, and we would be applying pressure. So we'd be more boost efficient, closer to the play. Be careful of swinging wide for corner boost like that. This we definitely got to cut. Yeah, we just accidentally take off too early. Luckily, they hit it back to you. Okay, nice double. Yeah, here we just braked. We slammed the brakes before he took off, and the ball went in front of us. But miraculously, it was perfect. Good job there. Letting teammate go here is fine. Taking the corner boost behind him makes a lot of sense. Good job. Supporting your teammate. Be careful about this boost usage. So we get down here. We grab this. We can use 12 boost and a flip to get one of these small pads because, look, everybody in the lobby is facing backwards. So you know the ball's going to go forward for a sec. But here you rely on only boost and pick up 0 pads. So you just lost another 35 boost, right? For no reason. 40, 60, 56. Luckily, we picked up a pad here, but now we're 70 boost when we should be at 100 in this position. So yeah, we're just, you said you were playing a lot of second man. I think it's because we're not adequately supporting the play. So here we need to catch up to the play, get in the midfield in case the ball comes mid. So just like move up into this position, keep driving forward. Teammate hits it across, which is fine, but we should not now be burning boost. We should continue around here. Yeah, you probably can't go most of the time here, but we want to keep our speed up. You don't want to power slide and halt here. This is, how should I say this? I know you're indecisive, but rarely in Rocket League do we want to stop moving. So here you don't know if he's going, but you just park here. And now that you park, you have to use boost to get speed again. They have a clean beat over you. It's not the best touch, but better here is while you move across, you want to keep moving in, and apply pressure. Like you might have an opening here, so keep moving in. If you do have the chance to go, if he just plays boost, you can do some sort of wall stop and try to take the ball forward. If he doesn't, you continue back and start shadowing. But when you turn into this position, it's very easy for me to see here that I can just bang the ball over you. Good job recognizing that you need to rotate out after that happens, so that's good. But yeah, we wanted to be moving closer in here, and when he takes his corner boost, as he often will, you want to play a beat on the ball. This is very common to like kind of power slide and stop, but it makes you awkward. That makes sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. You're moving back here. This is fine. Ideally, we want this rotation to be as wide as possible. So this flip is very back. Here, once we identify that our teammate is going to cut in and has a better angle, we want this rotation to be as wide as possible. So yes, go out like this, and then so I'm swinging around this way. Now I am checking the play to see when is the challenge going to happen. Right now, you're just moving straight to net, not looking at the challenge. We want to see who's going to be first to this ball. So when the ball gets hit over our head here, we want to flip back. Okay, check where our teammate is. Great. Check where the teammate is. Now we need to check where the opponent is. Flick our stick to the left, see who's going to be first. Most of the time with the ball moving back here, it's going to be our teammate. And then Because our teammate is first, we know a challenge is not going to happen immediately. So we want to make this rotation even wider. But because you don't look when the challenge is coming, you go straight to net, you end up rotating near post before a play is made. And once again, we're going to have to kill our speed. You're power sliding, stopping, killing your speed. And now we're in this kind of awkward position. So if you know the play is going to develop slower and you know your teammate has the ball, we want to make a wider rotation around. So that way we're not so close supporting here. Because we're now we're like 0 speed. He makes a nice soft touch and he's applying pressure, and you're in this like really awkward position where if they make a play, you could get scored on. So avoid power sliding and killing your speed. It seems very common. When you rotate back, you often get somewhere too early and you power slide and you stop. We want to make wider rotations so that way we never have to kill our momentum. Teammate's going for a bump. Almost. We're going to rotate back here. This is fine. Yeah, so all your turns are very narrow. So this is like you grab this boost, which is good. Now, once again, we're using boost to flip back when there's not a rush. So here, our teammate clearly has the ball with nobody challenging him. See this? Rump Rider clearly has a pinch forward with nobody challenging him. So we don't need to flip back here and use all of our boosts. Frankly, he could demo you. But also, you just rush back here and use 20 boost, and then you turn around really fast, and once again, the play's not coming to you yet. So you're making these really tight rotations, and the ball's always behind you. Think wider, slower. And then when you get into this position, you won't be, turning awkwardly as much. So when you finish here, you get this boost. You see your teammate going. We want to be moving wide into the midfield, and around. Not under the ball here, and then power sliding and turning around. If we do that, we can take our time. We go out, around, and then we're facing this way, supporting the play. So when the ball gets cleared here, you're moving towards it. Now you're catching up from behind the ball. This probably turns into a fake challenge. Good beat. Nice. A small beat. Now we just don't want to overcommit. But we don't want to turn back in this position. This is really awkward. So once you get this touch and you beat over 1, now your job is to continue forward, apply pressure. Maybe you get a touch on the ball. Maybe you get a bump. Maybe you center. Or maybe you just rotate through. Okay? When you turn back here, this makes you really awkward because now you're 0 speed. Now if you want to dunk him, you have to get like a half flip challenge, and your teammate's going. I can't tell if you're going. Are you going? Are you not? Now your teammate's fake challenging. Now you're both facing backward, and now you're both awkward. Now he can't turn on this either. So the more logical play, if you watch from your teammate's perspective, is when you finish here, keep applying pressure. Keep going. You got it over 1. This guy's awkward. Month, if you play a 50 on the last man, this is really good. Your teammate's going to be supporting you. So keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't turn back. You start fake challenging here, and now you turn back on the wall, and now it's awkward because your teammate knows you can't get a good touch. They know you can't get a good touch. He's going to have to shadow, and now you lost your pressure just from turning back there. Teammate tries to do a turn, but these are incredibly hard and difficult. Great. All right, he just scores a solo goal. Good job. Does that make sense, though? When you're in the corner and you get a beat on 1, you want to most often, but not always, continue moving forward. So after we rotate back here, we get the boost. Fine. You get this really nice touch over 1. Keep it going. If you have wall dashes here, wall dashes are a great option. But even if you don't have wall dashes, you want to keep moving forward. Maybe you play a 50, right? It's good because you see 2 here and you're 1. So in this case, taking a 50 in your opponent's corner is actually good. Sometimes people are scared to do it, but when they have 2 backwards like this is actually a very good opportunity for you to take a 50 when your teammate's supporting you like this. Okay, we're going to rotate around. Yeah, so the biggest thing, Month, is this rotation is not bad, by the way. You get all the pads, which is really, really nice. But here, our teammate is not getting challenged by anyone. They have an overcommitted blue guy, another blue guy who's way in the back, and you're going front post here, protecting your goal line with 0 speed. So you're just, luckily your teammate gets a free goal, but what you're doing here, Month, is you're killing your speed every time you rotate back. When in reality, what we should be doing when we realize our teammate is not getting challenged is we should be slowing down. Like we could be turning around. We could be going super wide, turning around this way. I would probably turn upfield when I realize my teammate's not getting challenged in any way. But even here, okay, keep ball cam on. This should be a super wide rotation now. Super wide. Here, 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 come back around. Even the other way, here, back around. Like, I'm impartial. If you want to play more passive, you can do the front to back rotation instead of back to front. But he's not getting challenged at all. So running front post here, power slide, killing momentum. This is what like you continue to do. And you're basically getting to plays too early. And that's causing you to kill your speed. And for example, if they were to get a dunk there, it would have been awkward in your corner. So this is one of the biggest things you can improve on. Supporting teammate here. This is good. I would probably play this ball. You don't want to give them this for free. This is slightly back. What you probably have to do here is flip to your boost and come around and just get a bang. Conceding this ball, I understand, but it's a little too passive, and yeah, you get scored on. But could you have played better defense? Yes, but like I think the best defense is not letting them have the ball in the first place. Sure, you have lower boost, but you can get to this first and then clear it to the mid or clear it across the field, in my opinion. Okay, supporting teammate, we missed that boost. That's okay though. Teammate might be going for a shot. This flips to the left. Okay, you're gonna have this mid boost. Slow down. Nobody's challenging. Good. Ground to air dribble. This is too slow playing across the field. It's not a bad idea. This is good. Nobody's going. What we need to do here is slow down and get behind the ball. We have plenty of time. Here, trying to run it into the midfield, but that doesn't outplay them. Maybe trying to take it across the field. I don't know. Okay, leave this. Yeah, I noticed you in this game, you're doubling back on the ball a lot. It's important that we don't compound mistakes in Rocket League. So when we get this bad touch and we accidentally put it behind us and now we're facing sideways and awkward and zero speed, what I like to do here is get out of the way. Because my teammate's been watching this whole play, he is a better read on what's going to happen. But when you start backing into the play again and keep going, now like he's like, I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I can go. And he's facing backwards, and now you get a challenge. And if you would have just got out of the play, that's usually what I like to do here is when I get this awkward touch, leave. My teammate has better vision. He's usually able to make a better touch. Now we're just sticking on the ball, and you can't get a setup, but you're making sure that your teammate can't go. Whoa. And final little thing on this sequence here, Month. Maybe this is nervousness, but I notice a lot of ball cam toggling. It's actually quite disorienting. Some people think that ball cam toggling is a personal preference thing. I think what you're doing right now is you're flipping back, turning off ball cam, turning on, turning off, turning it. We're not picking up pads, and we're not rotating efficiently. We're using like fast, slow, speed flip. Like here, we speed flip back, and the ball's going forward the whole time. And so we just spent a bunch of time getting back when we could have been driving. Like if you would have slowed down here, you could have driven through the midfield and beat this guy to the half boost. Like here, you're nervous here. Your teammate gets a beat. Just turn in. Just turn in. Turn right. Go get boost. You're first. But because you panicked, flipped out, ball cam off, ball cam on, ball cam off, ball cam on. By the time we look back at the play now, he's taking our boost. Not the end of the world. He's still 50, but like this is definitely inefficient. Bad line to the ball. Maybe it'll work. Here we just have a bad line. We turn too far to the right first. Good job trying to fix with air roll, but we just want to line ourselves up in the first place. Nice. You have a cut in here. Good touch. Out of boost. Pad. We missed one. We missed like two pads, and that's the difference here. So here. Move up, grab this pad, then flip back. This pad, this pad, this pad. Then we would have swung out to the mid. This pad, and the pad behind you. And then we would come back around and get the shot. So here, once again, you get this 50. Good. You're fine. Blue can't clear this. It's moving over his head. This guy's backwards. Teammate gets another touch over to the right. You're fine. They're not scoring on you. This guy's floundering. This guy's facing backwards. They're not scoring on you. So grab pad, go back. Grab pad, grab pad, grab pad, go back, right? Here we're rushing our rotation, missing all the pads in front of the net. We get one here. And then we miss this one. We do a hard power slide cut, but we missed this pad too. And now we're just two boost too short of being able to score. Right. So close. This is a much better job. See? Now you're picking up all the pads and going slow. That touch wasn't great, but everything else was good. This is a much better job of grabbing pads in this case. So just because you finish an attack doesn't mean you're getting scored on. Remember where the opponents are. If the opponents are like rotating back or stuck in their net, exactly like you did here, take time. Grab pads, grab pads, grab pads. Really good. You have plenty time to grab pads and still get beats on these guys. And now we need to get the puck back. Okay, we're fine. Thanks, Fate. Appreciate it. Good beat over one. When he makes a bad touch here, it's good to take that 50. Stay on the ball here. Probably let teammate go once he has, yep, you hear him. He has better boost. Good use of grabbing pad. Nice job supporting him. Just wait. We have to wait touch. Take their corner boost. Nice. Love this instinct. Okay, now we get caught on the wrong side of the ball. So this was really good. I like the instinct of taking corner boost here. This is really good. And now here we want to turn in more narrowly and probably play this ball across the field. If we can play it across the field here, or even jump, arrow right, hit it midfield a little bit faster, we're good. But yeah, I think we just spend a little too much time trying to catch the ball on the wall. Here, this needs to be a flip across the field. Jump, hit this ball across. We're probably fine. Luckily, teammate respawns. Should be okay. Okay, this is, yeah. After we move back here, just slightly too narrow of rotation. So we have to be careful of getting demoed by this guy. So as you rotate, when this touch gets made, this is good. You need to stay in the midfield. You need to keep moving this way. But once we get here, I think this is a little too narrow. I would be like a little further back just because this play is moving so quickly. If thinking Greg goes, I'm scared that this ball gets like banged at our side, and I want the whole play to be in front of me. Like this could be really fast. We're turning in here, quite narrow, and then you keep going back. But now we're power. Yeah, this power side thing is really messing you up because it kills all your speed, and then it's hard for you to react to the play. Ideally, we just want wider rotations without having to use power slide in the first place. So you just do a wider back, and then you're facing forward, and then catching back up to the play quickly. But instead, we're power sliding, killing our speed, and then having to catch back up, which is just making us slightly slower. So power slide is good, and you're just slightly too late because of it. So power slide is good, but we have to be careful of overusing it, especially when we're supporting our team. Like, oftentimes we want to, like, slow wide turns as opposed to, like, these narrow ones where you have to use a lot of boost, kill our momentum. Because you have to understand power slide, it pulls from your momentum. It makes you turn faster, but it slows you down. So when we rotate, that's not always what you want. For a dribble cut, yeah, sometimes. But rotating, not always. Okay, we need to be grabbing boosts. Yeah, so your biggest problem month is you just creep too close to the play. So here, midfield, midline makes a lot of sense to me. Get a bump here, move back somewhere along this line, and turn in when it's time to play the ball. Right? This midline makes a lot of sense, but you just start drifting in too early and not staying wide enough from the play. And so what happens here is you get like here, and now you're gonna have to do a power side cut, and the play's once again behind you. Like the play is always behind you. Luckily, you get a beat. That's really good mechanical read, to be honest, man. So good job. But the issue is, you keep moving close to the play and then under the ball. And sure, your teammate whiffed, but you're so close to the play, you're so close to your front post that every save is a backwards one. Whereas this would be much easier if we were just wide from the play the whole time. Great beat here. I mean, you just literally out-mechanicked him, outsped him. But like if you were this whole play just right here, when this ball gets hit off the wall, it's the easiest read of all time. You just turn in and go. Make sense? Rather than having to do this crazy power slide cut under it and make like this mechanical beat over him. Not saying what you did didn't work. It obviously worked, but I feel like you're making your life harder than it needs to be when it comes to these rotations. Nice, take this boost, get out wide from the play. Yeah, so like even here, once again, just what I want to see you work on is get out from under the ball. So here, the ball's moving back, and you kind of flip through the mid again. What I want to see you do is flip out of the play. Get to the midfield and loop around. You're still saying like front post under the ball. See, like you're still front flipping under the ball. Even here, like if your teammate were to miss it, I would rather you be rotating like this. You can still go into net, but at least you're facing the play rather than moving like this, killing all your speed, power sliding, stopping. Just be careful of this. Rosa Sparks W. What's up, Rocket League 16? Good beat forward. Let teammate go for half boost. This is fine. You really don't have a touch here. Yeah, I mean, you can make a beat, but I'm not too scared of his air dribble from this position. This is a really hard air dribble to create. Nice shot. What a skim. Nice shot, Mon. Good touch to the right. Probably take this mid boost. No, I wouldn't turn away from this. Your teammate has this. Your teammate has to play this ball. You can't. You have 0 boost. You're not playing this ball. You need to go get boost and let your teammate play the ball. Not taking boost there is a little bit of a mistake in my opinion, because now we're looking for, oh my gosh. This ball cam usage is driving me crazy, man. Hopefully you see how bad it is here. Ball cam, ball cam, ball cam, ball cam, go. Oh, and then by the time we go for the boost, like we turned ball cam off so much, we didn't realize the ball was coming at us. You turned it off right before the ball came to you, and then you were like fake challenging when you were first to this ball. Here, if you want boost, go flip and get it right now. I don't think you should. I think you should grab pad and turn, to be honest. Like, I think you should grab pad and turn and watch the play the whole time. And then when he hits it to you, you go, oh, thanks. Okay, now I'll go grab boost. Like, that would have been more logical movement to me. But this ball cam thing is making you so dizzy. By you, I mean me. It's making me dizzy. Can somebody else who toggles ball cam in the comments let me know if this is common? Like, does this actually help you guys play, toggling it this much?
I know someone SSL that just toggles it for fun, bro, because he's like, I know my car placement so well, I don't care if I toggle it so much.
Yeah.
Like, you're making me dizzy watching you, bro.
Okay, this is fine. Fine, keep moving through. Good. Well, we do need to get back quicker here. I am scared that our teammate's getting beat. We don't need to flip, but this is fine. Keep your speed up. Turn back like this. In this position, I'm going grabbing mid. Like this, and coming back around, making sure my teammate has a beat. He does, so it's fine, but this rotation is way too... When I say go wide, I don't mean go into their corner. Like, I just mean come back around and get behind the play. There, I was a little scared that my teammate could be getting scored on because I didn't have enough information. Yeah, and we're just missing a lot of pads with our rotation paths. That's one of your biggest costs, to be honest, Monk. Nice, you'll get a stop here. Good job. Put a hand up. Good. This flip is unnecessary and it misses boost. Remember, when your team is rotating up here, there's not a play that's going to happen. They have 2 blue guys on. There's 1 orange guy here. What you need to do here is maximize your boost pickups. So as we're moving forward here, instead of flipping through the mid, we need to be going like this, maybe grabbing this one, or this, and moving this way. It really depends on where the play moves. But we need to at least be grabbing these 2 pads here. Right there, we run through the middle. We only get 1. Maybe you get both of these, but most of the time here, I'm probably going like this because we have time. Here you get to the mid really fast, but you don't have boost. Luckily, it's not going to matter. Well, maybe it would have. Here you can be much, much closer to the play. I know it's easy to say in hindsight, but what you need to recognize is in this position, let's get here. Wait. Boom. 2 blue players in front of the ball. Do you see this? They're both backwards. So they're not going to get a booming clear on your net right now. So you need to keep going forward. Now, normally I tell people, you know, don't get too close to the net. You don't want to get too close because then they'll boom it over you. But in this position, they're both backwards. How are they going to boom it over you? So we need to be way closer. And if we were closer sooner, we'd be scoring this. We're just narrowly too passive. If you watch it back here, keep moving. Fine. Move forward. You started maybe a second or 2 seconds too late there. Now I just want to buy time. Oh. All right, we're fine. So overall month, you supported well. Obviously, you won the game for a reason. Let's go over some notes about how you can improve. I'm going to send you a summary.
Health has been improving crazy fast, like mechanically.
Yeah, it's great.
I can tell.
I think this is VIP replay review number 3 or 4 for month. I think this is your 3rd or 4th session. I appreciate you submitting this. I'm going to give you a bullet point summary of what you can work on. So let's start. Your number 1 biggest thing you can improve is do wider rotations. What do I mean? If the ball is moving down the side of the field, I want you more in the midfield, swinging wider out. The reason is because what's happening is you're moving under the ball a lot and having to get like really hard reads, mechanical beats, using power slide to quickly turn around. I think your life would be so much easier if you just had wider rotations and relied less on power slide. I know this is counterintuitive, but when you're rotating, less power slide. As far as movement, other movement things, you're flipping a lot, which is making you miss boost pads. So stay grounded and weave through the boost pads on the field more. There's a lot of times where you're also rushing back. So be careful of flipping back and then having to power slide cut really fast and catch back up to the play. We need to watch the play more. And beneath that sits like this ball cam usage. I know you have this habit of like toggling ball cam a lot. And sometimes you're toggling like right before they touch the ball, which is making you miss like easy hits that are coming at you or just react slower than you should. So a couple easy fixes there. As far as playing second man, you are playing a lot of second man, but that's mostly because you're timing your rotations off. So you're losing a lot. Sometimes you like get to the play too early and you lose a lot of speed, which is causing you to have to like fake challenge everything and just play defense all the time. If you timed your rotation better, I think you would have just more clean beats to the ball, pretty much. So that is, those are my main thoughts for you. There are some situational stuff, but other than that, you can watch the recording. Thanks so much, man. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for the replay month. We'll have the video to you on the channel in the next 48 hours.
Okay.
All right, we got this replay from Cortez.